Good afternoon. It is January 2nd, Thursday, January 2nd. It's currently 4:44 in the afternoon. It is time to get to work. Another day of driving. Kick off this new year. Let's see. I really contemplated moving away from trying to achieve the Uber goal, EV goal, and tackling the Lyft goal because it's just 50 rides, and I know I can knock that out between now and Saturday. But I looked at the numbers, and one of the benefits of tracking all my rides is I can go back and look at the numbers and see that even with the $100 bonus, the potential there is still to make more money driving for Uber than for Lyft. And I think I'm just going to stick it out with Uber. Even if I come up short, it's going to be tough. I have 118 rides to do in 3 days, and that's going to be tough. I think it's almost unachievable, but we'll see. I know I can do the Lyft, but I struggle with doing Lyft because their payout is so, their fares are so low compared to Uber, that I just don't think that $100 isn't worth it for me right now, because I'm pretty confident I can still make more money driving Uber than I would with Lyft, especially even in the city, because I'm going to be driving in San Francisco on Saturday, and I'm just way busier driving Uber than I am with Lyft in San Francisco, so I got to consider that. So I'm going to stick with my plan and try to tackle this EV goal. I think it's going to be a stretch. I think it's going to be very difficult to do, but I'm going to try and knock it out. And worst case scenario, I go to San Francisco on Saturday, and I get timed out. I'll just switch over to Lyft and finish out my time there doing that, and do that there. So I always had that as a fallback. But I think I was kind of surprised that Lyft came out with another EV bonus, because they originally said that the last one that ended on December 29th was the last one. And then they came out with one right after New Year's and put that one in. Now, I don't know if they're going to keep this going as far as the EV bonus with 50 rides for 100 as opposed to 150 as it used to be. So we'll have to wait and see how that plays out, because that always could be enticing to do that. Knock out the 50, be done with it, and then just always switch back over to Uber. Because Uber said that their EV goal is over January 6th. That's it. It's done. So there's no real incentive as far as EV goes with Uber anymore come January 7th. So I got to take that in consideration. All right, with that, let's hit go. See what happens. No game tonight, no nothing, but all the bars are back open again tonight, so maybe we'll see. They'll be a little bit more busy. I kind of expect that maybe there'll be some airport activity tonight, just because New Year's is over, people are going home, coming back from places, leaving to go places. But you never know. I mean, that may be more true tomorrow and Saturday than it would be today. And if it's true that way in Saturday, then I'll be in the city for that. And I'm good with driving Uber in the city and going to the airport, because with my status, I usually get pickups there pretty quick, even at the airport. So that always works out for me. But anyway, I'm gonna hang tight here, look for a ride. When I get a ride, I'll come back, give updates, all that other good stuff. And we'll see how this night plays out. Somewhat low expectations, but we'll see how this plays. All right, I'll be back. All right, well, I've done one ride, and it got me a little bit far out of where I want to be, but I'm sitting right now behind the shopping mall that's right here, as you can see here on the map. Sitting in the back here, waiting for something. And I just got a ride offer that, again, going kind of out of the area where I want to be and away from any kind of activity. And so I punted on that, and maybe I shouldn't have. I even have the Lyft app on right now just to see if I can get a ride that gets me back into town where I want to be and get paid to do it. Otherwise, I'm either going to deadhead it back in there, be patient here, or call it a night. It's a little slow. I'll be honest, it's a little slow. So we'll see how this plays out. I think if anything, I'll make my way down here into the grid and see what I make of that. See what I can make of that at first, and then before I make a decision whether I'm going to pull the plug on this night. But I don't want to just sit around and do nothing. And I'm getting ride offers that are going out to dead areas, and I don't want to do that either, because that's just a waste of time. And I looked at the airport queue to see what that was looking like, and it's not very good either. Although that's not bad, 31 to 35 with 14 flights coming in this hour. Is that really this hour? Yeah, I guess so. But you know how I feel about the airport queue. I would I don't want to go sit out there and wait. So I don't know, I want to see what happens here. I'm kind of torn on what to do. I think that maybe the best bet at this point in time is to start making my way into town and see what happens from there. And worst case scenario, if I don't get anything decent down there, then I'll just bail and head home for the night and be back at it tomorrow. So we'll see. All right, I'll be back in a little bit. Well, that's a wrap. Called it early, man. It was dead. Really bad. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here right now. As you can see on the screen, $34 big dollars. Just really slow. Yeah. Kind of surprised, but you know, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let's turn this off. And let's look at numbers. Wow. 6 trips. That ain't going to help on the EV goal at all. I think the EV goal is going to go, not going to happen at all. Which means I'm just going to focus on dollars then for the weekend, tomorrow night and Saturday. So we'll see. We'll look at the rides. It'll be short, as you can. Man, look at that. Ugh. Painful. On for 3 hours and did 6 rides. That's pathetic. All right, there you go. And there you have it. There's the rides. Well, it can only get better tomorrow night. Kings game tomorrow night. I'm considering going to the city tomorrow, but I doubt I will. Just because I think I'll go earlier on Saturday and make it a longer day down there. Run Uber until it times me out and then switch over to Lyft. To maximize my day that way. But tomorrow night I think I'm 90% sure I'll be here in town, and then I'll move to I'll go to San Francisco on Saturday earlier than expected, than I was expecting to do, just to get more time down there. So we'll see. All right, that's gonna do it on a pretty crappy night, slow night here, but it's the way it goes. Anyway, please throw a like, subscribe if you're not already. Let's boost those numbers up if you want to help me out. And yeah, I'm going to try to work on some videos tomorrow as far as the spreadsheet and year in review. I'm going to try to get those done tomorrow. If not, they'll be done over the weekend, so those will be coming out soon. And yeah, that's going to do it for me. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the feedback. Appreciate all the new subscribers. And most importantly, I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, I'm out.